Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ange, and today I'm going to do my book of the month choice. It's April, which means a new book from Book of the Month. And if you don't know what Book of the Month is, it is a book subscription box. Book of the Month offers 5 choices every month. Although last month they did 7, which really threw me off because they didn't do 7 again this month. So I don't know what the deal was with that. But you're given 5 different choices to choose from, and you choose the one that you want, and it ships to you very quickly. Their shipping is very fast, at least to where I'm at. It is $15 a month, which is a really great deal because they're all hardbacks. As you can see right there, those are all from Book of the Month. So they're all like perfectly the same height, and the width is obviously different, but like the texture of the books, like they're literally all the exact same, which is so nice, so nice. Each month you can also choose to do an add-on if you'd like, so you can add 1 to 2 extra books, no more than 2, for an additional $10, which again, not bad because they're all hardbacks. So if you're interested in signing up for Book of the Month at all, I'm going to have a referral link down in the description box. All it does is gives me a credit, which pretty much gives me a free book. I need to open my laptop because I'm recording on my phone because my batteries for my GoPro are literally always dead. I'm going to tell you about the book I got. When you decide which book that you want to get from Book of the Month, you can click on it and scroll through, and it will give you a little quick take, which is just like a little short synopsis. And then it gives you 4 different things that are good to know about each book. From there, you get a review from another author. And then if you scroll a little bit further, there's a longer synopsis, which I will read to you about the book that I chose. And lastly, you can preview a couple pages of the book just to make sure you like it. I never do that. But let's get into the book that I chose. And I am going to butcher the name, so I apologize in advance for that. Okay. So, this bad boy is big. The book that I got, hang on, I'm going to look at it to try to pronounce it quick. I don't know. Okay. I also am going to butcher the name. So this is Kai Kei by oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Vaishnavi Patel. I apologize. This is a Greek, a Greek retelling. It's their fantasy book of the month, and it is over 400 pages. I wonder how many pages this actually is. 475. So, Kai Kei, literally the most beautiful cover ever. This is literally so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love like profiles, as you can tell, like I have that picture in the back. I love profiles. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about this book. So this is a debut, which is really exciting, and it is fantasy. The little quick take for this is that why should boys have all the fun? In this epic tale that pulls heartstrings, Kai Kei fights for her place in history. So now I will tell you about the 4 things that are good to know. It is 400 plus pages, as I mentioned. It is feminist, which I am literally female authors, female MCs, literally my thing. So this is right up my alley. Slow build, really love slow builds, and it's based on a classic. So very excited. Now I am going to go down and read you the synopsis, as I always do. So as I'm looking this way, just know that's what I'm doing. Okay. Here we go. I was born on the full moon under an auspicious oh my goodness, let's start that over. I was born on the full moon under an auspicious constellation, the holiest of positions. Much good it did to me. So begins Kai Kei's story. The only daughter of the kingdom of Kekaya, she is raised on tales about the might and benevolence of the gods, how they churned the vast ocean to obtain the nectar of immortality, how they vanquish evil and ensure the land of Baharat prospers, and how they offer powerful boons to the devout and the wise. Yet she watches as her father unceremoniously banishes her mother, listens as her own worth is reduced to how great a marriage alliance she can secure. And when she calls upon the gods for help, they never seem to hear. Desperate for some measure of independence, she turns to the text she once read with her mother and discovers a magic that is hers alone. With this power, Kai transforms herself from an overlooked princess into a warrior, diplomat, and most favored queen, determined to carve a better world for herself and the women around her. But as the evil from her childhood stories threatens the cosmic order, the path she has forged clashes with the destiny the gods have chosen for her family. And Kai must decide if resistance is worth the destruction it will wreak, and what and what legacy she intends to leave behind. So I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I don't know the classic story that this is based on, so I think this will be a lot of fun to read. I think I'm going to struggle, as I already have, with the title and the names in here, but it is a challenge that I am excited for. So that was the book of the month choice that I had. However, I did get an add-on this month. And the book that I chose for my add-on, hang on, I'm going to also take the bookmark out. So every month when you get your book of the month, you also get a bookmark from them. And this one says, use me or lose me. And you know what? We will, because Nate and I use these all the time, and Eddie likes to eat them. So we'll use them and lose them. Anyway, the book that I chose for my add-on, I don't always choose an add-on, but this month I did, and I got No Exit by Taylor Adams. This is pretty short. I'm shocked by that, actually. And this was a December 2018 choice. I searched on their site to see if they had this one because I really wanted to read it. This is a little over 300 pages, about 330 pages. It's a thriller. As you guys know, if you've been watching me recently, I've been really into thrillers. I don't know 100% what it's about, but I know that it's about a blizzard and these 6 people get trapped in it, and I don't know what else happens besides that it's thrillery, and I'm really excited. Should I look it up? Let's look it up, shall we? Let me tell you a little bit about this book. 5 strangers are trapped in a blizzard with no way to escape. Oh, here we go. And oh yeah, one of them is a psychopath. That's fun. Okay, so good things to know about this are it's action-packed, movie-ish, scary, and whodunit. I won't read you the synopsis because it's not that important. But this is just my add-on, so I'm mega pumped for this. I'm probably going to read this month. I don't know if I'll get to Kai this month or if it'll wait till next month. It'll probably wait till after I finish Throne of Glass, to be honest, but I might read this one while I'm reading Throne of Glass because it's thriller and quick. So, before I close out this video, I am going to let you know what the other books were from this month, just so you get an idea of what books are offered. I'll tell you the genre that they have for it, and I'll read you the little quick take, as well as putting the picture up here. Okay, so the first book that you could choose from was The Good Left Undone by Adriana Trigiani. Trigonometry? Okay, so the quick take for this is that, like a hug from your favorite aunt, this moving and wise World War II epic will remind you what life's all about, familia. That's a historical fiction. Moving on, the next one was Kai, which I've already talked about. After that, you could choose Bittersweet, which is a narrative nonfiction by Susan Cain. And the quick take for this is, ever cried during a commercial or listened to Joni Mitchell curled up on the floor? This insightful book is for you. Okay. After that, we had a mystery called Like a Sister by Kelly Garrett. Sometimes a sibling just knows. When her estranged sister dies under weird circumstances, Lena Scott gets on the case, which is another one I kind of was interested in. And lastly, we have True Biz by Sarah Novick, which is a literary fiction. What's realer than real? This witty and life-affirming novel gives us the true biz about a school for the deaf, which would be a really awesome book. I just don't choose literary fictions very often, so I didn't choose that one. But that one sounds really great. So those were all the choices that April had to offer. Obviously, this was the one that I chose. This was my add-on. Another great combination. I'm very excited to get to these. Book of the month has been such a great tool for me to get affordable hardback covers. And just like, see, do you see how they're like literally the same height, same length? They do have the Book of the Month logo on them, which is whatever. And then on the back, it always says like what year Book of the Month was. So just saying, I love Book of the Month, and I've been using it for over a year at this point. I really, really, really do love them. So yeah, anyway, if you have a Book of the Month subscription, let me know what book you chose this month. And if you don't, let me know what book you would have chosen. So if you want to follow me on any other platforms, I'm on Instagram and Goodreads and TikTok, and they will be linked all below. I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!